Okay, what do we got for season 19, season of the Seraph Nightfall rotation? So, if this is important to you, it's important to me because I love doing Grandmasters. Got to make sure I get my Conqueror level 7 or Gilded 7. Absolutely. So, what do we got? What do we got? Insight Terminus. That one's not bad. So, what is this? That's one where you got to get Kargan. So, it should be Void Burn, right? Unstoppable Barriers. Yeah, okay. And how hard is it? I mean, maybe it's medium technically. So, not any real cheese in the boss room, but there's a couple places you can stand in the boss room that make it like super easy while you're doing damage to the boss. The only hiccup on this part is middle phase when you gotta deactivate those 3 plates while the ads are spawning in. Again, there's some mechanics that make it easier on you, like what is it, like, you know, you just don't kill all the enemies so more don't spawn in while you're de-spawning them. When you're solo by yourself, it can be a pain. It's kind of comes down to timing for the mechanics section. So the first time I did this solo, I didn't have the mechanics down properly. So but there's a proper way to do it. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to say this one's like normal difficulty, honestly. So Void Burn, Unstoppable, Barrier, normal difficulty to get it done. At least this solo is Fire Team. It's much, much easier. But yeah, of course it is because there's 3 of you instead of 1. Yeah. So, all right. So normal. Scarlet Keep. This one, easy. It's easy. So what? It should be Arc Burn. There's, again, Unstoppable Overloads. Again, there's a cheese for the boss room. There's the elevator, which is kind of a choke point. But again, there's a cheese there. And honestly, it's not even cheese. It's just standing at that spot, a certain spot in the elevator room, and you're totally fine. Getting to the boss. Yeah, it's pretty easy because you can do it all from a distance from what I remember. Yeah, all right. So, easy. This one's easy. Next one on the list, Birthplace of the Bots. New error. It's only been in rotation once ever. I don't know this one that great. I plan on spending lots of time getting the mechanics of this one down. I'm going to say, from what I remember though, it's going to be normal difficulty, but harder than Insight Terminus. There's a couple places in the boss room you can stand that make you pretty safe from the boss, but then ads are constantly spawning in. Not constantly, they do stop spawning in after a while, but it's one of those ones. It's easier, not easy. It's easier when you just kind of do a slow and steady pace. Getting to the boss. Oh, there's a couple of plates. Yeah. We'll have to see. I'm gonna say normal for now. It might get harder actually, the more I get to know it, but it might get easier too, depending on the mechanics. The Corrupted solo. This one's a pain for me. There's no cheese for the boss that I know of. No real cheese for the boss anyways, not when you're by yourself. So you gotta just do it. Just take your time. This is just one of those ones where you're fine if you take your time. Should be Arc Burn as well. Again, will be Unstoppable and Barriers. So that's 1, 2, 3 Unstoppable Barriers so far this season. This one's a Unstoppable and Overload for this one so far. So all 4 have Unstoppables. All right. Here we go. So, Warden of Nothing. This next one, that should be Solar Burn, if I remember right. This one's pretty easy. Again, another cheese for the boss room. So, what do we got? We got all champions, so Unstoppable, Barrier, and Overload, which makes it a little bit harder than Scarlet Keep. Both of them have a boss cheese, though, so at the end of the day, they're both easy. Warden of Nothing has this little hiccup where you're diffusing the mines. If you don't know what the mechanics of how that works, it can suck. It can suck a little bit, but once you get the mechanics down, not that bad. And Glassway, we all know Glassway. It's almost always in rotation. It's, I don't know, every 3 or 4 seasons we get a break from this one. So again, it's a hard one. If you're in a fire team or solo, it's hard, but there's a boss cheese, which for me personally makes it easier than the Corrupted. So yeah, that's it. So none that are crazy easy actually. So there's no like Devil's Lair, there's no Inverted Spire, Fallen Saber. Honestly, I'm surprised there's no Fallen Saber actually, since it's a Warmind Rasputin season. But nothing crazy easy, nothing crazy hard like Lightblade, which is weird, right? Like they have a Lucent Finisher as a seasonal mod, but there's no Lightblade strike in rotation. So which means Lucent Finisher for the Lucent part of it, not the champion part, obviously. The Lucent part of it is going to be like only used for story missions, I guess. Maybe the dungeon will have Lucent Hive, but it's kind of Zivu Arath, not a Savathun thing. So Zivu Arath doesn't have Lucent Hive. Unless, yeah, I don't know. So what's the point of Lucent Finisher? I don't know then. I thought for sure Lightblade was going to be in rotation. Oh well, doesn't matter. Anyways, as far as rating them goes, I'm going to say easy, Scarlet Keep, Warning of Nothing, easy. Insight Terminus, medium difficulty, but on the easier side of medium, I guess. Birthplace of the Ba, I'm going to leave it at medium for now, but I'm going to change it once I get to know this a bit more. I feel like there's some easy parts in this. There's, we'll see. I feel like it's easier than I think it is. It's just brand new and I got to learn the mechanics a bit more. The Corrupted, I'm going to say this one's hard. Glassway is hard. For me, Corrupted harder than Glassway. That's it. Anyways, not bad. Good rotation. Good rotation. It's not full of crap this time. Let's see what they are for the weapons now. That'll be what we got. We'll see. We'll take a look at weapons when we know them more. That's it. All right.